All right, here we go.
All right.
We got some fancy overlays that look exactly like they belong in the game.
Wow, look at that.
So they
Those
are
actually are pretty
populating
clean.
here. But we got the Masked Man. Now we even know who we're watching. The upgrades.
Wow, look at that Sonic skin.
It's such
And,
a troll. It's such a troll. When I saw it, I'm like, you didn't, but you did. But
I
appreciate
wonder if
it.
they have to buy the rights to that kind of stuff.
Oh, it's licensing.
Yeah, because they also have Team Fortress skins as well as a lot of other skins from like pop culture.
Yeah, we gotta get some. We gotta get some really good ones. Like we gotta get Batman in there. It's gotta be like Fortnite. We gotta get Batman in there. We gotta get Wolverine.
Yeah, that would be really cool. All right, so Seesaw, they've actually changed it up a bit. It's a bit more random now. So we actually see at the end there are 3 vertical ones instead of horizontal. It looks like Maskman actually right in the front, so that's gonna be really good for him, especially with this game. Being in the front is really what you need because you sort of dictate the way that the seesaws are going to go. So when you're in the front, like it's almost a guaranteed qualify at that point.
There's so many Sonics.
Oh my god, there's literally a gang of them.
So
Okay, so just yeah. Looks like he's just doing the casual race over here. There's a lot of actually speaking of the Team Fortress skin, there was actually one right there. I don't know if you saw it.
oh yeah,
It's right here.
yeah. There you go.
No, I never actually. I've probably played it a few times when Rocket Jump was a meme, but I've never actually played it seriously. And I don't know the name of the guy that's based off of. I'm not sure if you would know.
Well, they're generic names, right? Like Soldier Spy, but he is the scout.
He's the scout. There we go.
So Masked Man makes it to the end, and we're gonna see where his opponents. I don't know if his opponents made it to the end yet, but we'll find out. But anyways, give you some player background because I do know who the Masked Man is. He is unmasked. Okay. He's about to get unmasked. He is one of our Dragon Ball Fighters regulars in Toronto. So he's a local boy. So he's my homie. So I totally expect him to pull out some cheap tricks here, because if you already know anything about Dragon Ball Fighters, it's all about the cheap tricks that you can't block, or it's so hard to see you can't block that. So I totally expect some like super high level strategy from Masked Man here, and I'll be disappointed, and he'll hear it from me if there's no high level crazy strategy.
I'd love to see that. This game, it actually does leave a lot of room for sabotage as well as, purposefully getting in people's ways, maybe holding them back so they don't qualify and things like that. Especially in games like Rollout where there are slits in the, I guess, on the battlefield, you could say, and you can just push people into them. That's something I really like to do, is just sabotage people. You know, it's kind of like it's that evil in me that makes me just want to ruin their day.
You just gotta take the shaker and pour the salt on them. That's what you gotta do.
Right in their wounds.
I mean, at the same time though, it's like you can't be the guy that's eating your dinner and not finishing your food. So it's like if you're gonna go for the win, you gotta finish your dinner.
You know, it's funny you say that because a lot of the times I'm never satisfied with just one person getting out. So I will literally try my best to get as many people out as possible. And usually what ends up happening is around the 3rd or 4th person that I'll get out, they'll just take me down with them. So
that was a good jump. So I don't know if you saw what he did there. He went up the accelerator and then took a quick jump and went right up to where he needed to be. So that was well timed. There's those Dragon Ball
yeah,
execution.
exactly. There's those Dragon Ball tactics right there. So that was actually really good. Now he's gonna try and do the classic dive method, and he has that down perfectly. Wow, even made sure to dive over the bar there. I think maybe he's not spending enough time playing Dragon Ball and spending more of his time playing Fall Guys. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, knowing the Masked Man, he probably is.
Yeah. But I'm not seeing his opponent anywhere. I'm not sure if they qualified already. Oh, no, he's actually still back there. As we can actually see, if you can find it, the arrow above their head, that's where we'll be able to find them.
Oh,
And it
he
looks
didn't
like he
qualify.
didn't make it. Yeah, he
He
did
didn't
not
make
make
it.
it.
So it looks like Masked Man is moving on.
Unfortunate for his opponent. Maybe, something
And it
happened
is
to him.
Yeah, and it is a best of one, so there is a lower bracket that players will go to, but it looks like our Masked Man takes it here. The homeboy, and he's gonna try to finish his run here. So we're gonna stay on,
Yeah, let's just watch
and
him, watch him get this win.
we're gonna get spoopy on Masked Man because he's a homie.
Yeah.
So
Actually,
lots of new games, which is nice.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, we
looks
got
like
a
we have
new one.
Hoopsie Legends. Now this is the one that I was talking about earlier. It's the solo Hoopsie Daisy. Now, I
Alright,
really
I know.
don't like this map because all of the hoops are in very awkward places. Now you need to get 6 of them to qualify for the next round. And honestly, like, you have to know how to get those clutch jumps. That's already one. Now, this is really just, it's absolute pandemonium. Like, oh, the golden hoop right there. That one is actually worth 5. I'm pretty sure. So, we're going to see who's able to get it. Looks like he's going to wait for someone to push it, and that's what everyone's doing. And someone's actually pushing it the opposite way. Looks like he's just going to say, it's not worth it, which I don't really think it is. So I feel like a good strategy is maybe to go into the middle and perhaps wait for something to pop up. But again, you sort of have to be active with this game. You can't just wait for the opportunities to come to you. And it looks like they missed all the golden hoops there. All 3 of them went for it, and none of them got it. So we're going to see what the Masked Man is going to do here. Maybe he's not going to play as serious as his opponent already got out, and he knows that he's moving on to the next round. But, what I like to say is it's always good to try your best no matter what.
Yeah, you should never throw your matches. That's bad sportsmanship, man.
Yeah, it really is. Oh, another, he really just missed the golden hoop. I think he only has 1 hoop, if I'm not mistaken, and he only got that in the very beginning. Looks like he is sort of struggling out here. Looks like there's no one near there. Unfortunate. Oh, is that a golden hoop? He's just gonna go for it, and he gets
Qualified.
it. And there you go. That's how simple it can be to qualify.
All right, so he is leaving here now, but it looks like we may get another Masked Man run because he is going to be playing Toad. We've also got on the other side Del's on Fire and Crispy Kim. So if y'all don't know who Crispy Kim is, he is a homie. He's actually actual homie because he is a friend of Waves Gaming. So
The Crispy Kim.
we'll see who looks.
right.
Oh, it looks like we're gonna get that match. We're gonna get the Del's on Fire Crispy Kim match from the looks of it.
Organized Gaming's own Crispy Kim.
Yeah, I don't know who to root for because the other guy is also a homie.
Alex is one who provides me with a job, so I kind of have to root for Alex in this one. I'm not going to lie. Purely unbiased, though.
Completely unbiased. Never. We
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
do that. Especially not on a stream where you're always kind of biased.
Yeah, no, I would never be biased.
Never.
I genuinely think that he's going to win this with little to no experience, though, because I don't know. Alex doesn't take me for a Fall Guys type of person. You know?
Really? Really? He probably just sees you as a Fortnite guy.
Yeah, a lot of people see me as a Fortnite guy, but I'm sort of a jack of all trades.
Yeah, playing. Hey, we all have our main games. It's like we all like to dabble in other things, and that's a good thing
Yeah,
because you need variety. Variety is the spice of life.
yeah.
So long as you're not playing Breath of the Waifu. I'm kidding. That game's really good. It's addictive. If you ever want a bad addiction in your life, that is a good place to go.
Don't do drugs. Do
I don't know if that's any better.
A lot of people are playing Genshin Impact. And
Yeah,
I
it's
haven't played that yet, but
bro. Like, if you've have you ever played Breath of the Wild?
no, I haven't.
You haven't? Okay, so it's like Breath of the Wild. It's like it's a very it's a Nintendo game. It's super polished, right? You
Yeah,
expect that from Nintendo. Like
of course.
I was really impressed because it's like it's a Chinese developer, and usually like I don't know I'll say it, it's like usually the quality games that come out of China are like they're what we would consider here mobile quality games, right? Like games you
Yeah,
would play because like most people in China they play their games on mobile devices. Nobody really owns consoles. I mean there are PC games, but like that's the culture there, right? So for
yeah.
them that's super normal. For us it's like really weird because we're used to AAA. But Genshin
Hmm.
Impact, like it is like through and through a triple A quality game. And the craziest thing is, it looks as good on a mobile device as it does on a PC, which is kind of like
Wow.
it's freaky. So, in terms of like a game experience, it definitely is like premium. So, like, not surprised that a lot of people are enjoying it. Of course, the other kind of two big games right now, Among Us, and
Yeah.
I believe it's called Phasmophobia.
Phasmophobia, I think it's called.
Phasmophobia. That game looks wild. Like
That game
people,
is so awesome.
have you played it?
Yeah, so I have it, and I've been playing with some friends. And let me tell you, like, the game is pretty confusing at the beginning because it's about ghost hunting, and you have to try and find the type of ghost that it is, and then you have to get evidence, and like, oh my God, it's so scary. But
I just remember when I was younger and we used to go and cause trouble. There's a spot where I live. It's called the Hermitage. It is literally like a known haunt. So like we
ooh,
go there in the middle of the night and it's like it's where it is. It's like it's in the middle of a forest and it's away from the main road. So it's like ultra creepy.
it's like some Slender Man type thing.
Yeah, it 100% is, and it's like people definitely have seen stuff there. I've never seen stuff, but that might be because I'm a skeptic, and I don't believe in
Yeah.
ghosts. So I mean, if you don't believe in ghosts, they don't exist, right?
Yeah, that's true.
It's just like if you don't believe in yourself in Fall Guys, you're not gonna win. You got
Yeah,
to believe you're gonna win.
exactly. And I feel like I don't know if you've heard, but Apple released their iPhone 12 yesterday,
Yeah,
and they actually did a collaboration with Riot Games to bring League of Legends to the newest iPhone. And it's not, I don't think it's some spin-off. I think it's the real thing.
that's pretty
Um,
intense. I mean, League also runs on potatoes, so
yeah,
which is like I have an appreciation for that because that means like so many people more can play your game, right? It's like how many people do we know that it's like I mean, especially for me coming from fighting games, it's like your man's doesn't can't afford a PC, right? So he's just got a console and that's all he's got. So
yeah,
it's like he does have a potato PC and it's like oh, but it does play League on the lowest settings.
yeah. There you go.
So it looks like we've got Dell's on fire, who's going to be streaming for us.
Awesome.
So, if you've ever seen the clips on our channel, if you watch Street Fighter V on our channel, which we are going to be live with tomorrow night, Dell's on Fire is a seasoned competitor. He is also known as the Uber Eats dude. So there is a clip on our YouTube page. Check it out, and Incendium Gaming, and it's him beating a guy and then immediately getting out of his chair and running booking it to the front of the building so he can get his Uber Eats because his Uber Eats
Oh
got
my.
delivered.
Wow, that is the ultimate disrespect.
Yeah, hey, disrespect and the name Dell's on fire, they literally go together.
There you go. Watch him next time on the Street Fighter, live streams.
Cool. Yeah,
Here
so that is
only
tonight.
on Incendium.
Sorry, that is tomorrow night. And of course, we've got JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on Friday.
Ooh,
So that's if you like your retro fighters, it's actually an old 1998 fighting game. But we had 42 players entered last week, and like literally, thanks to modern technologies, people can play old games against each other across the world. And literally, like we had people like entered from like France and like
wow.
England. So it was insane, and these guys were good. So super exciting. But looks like these guys are having some technical difficulties getting into the game, so we are stuck here chilling and talking.
I didn't know there was a JoJo's game. That's pretty cool.
JoJo's is like really old. Like most people
It is
know
pretty
because they're
old.
like, hey, the new anime, but like they don't know that it's like there was an anime, the original anime before that one. So it's a remake. The,
Yeah,
the
there
current JoJo is a
was.
remake. Because the first JoJo's anime is literally starts at Stardust Crusaders, right? Which is like the third or fourth
The
arc.
third one, yeah.
Yeah, so it's the third. But like when they remade it, they're like, okay, we're gonna start from arc one, right? So they do like Joseph,
I think it's called Phantom Blood.
yeah, Phantom Blood, and then they do the vampires.
Yeah.
And then, of course, then when you do Stardust Crusader, and now they're doing them in order, which is proper. And they're all really good, right? Like, JoJo's is
Oh
just
yeah.
like, when it comes to mangas and anime, it's like everybody knows it, right? So,
Yeah, JoJo is like it's up there for one of the
it's the
greatest.
manliest of manliest. Can bust your JoJo pose, man.
Yeah, I need to keep watching them. I only made it to part 4.
Part
don't know,
four.
I'm kinda-
you
kinda
made it to the
busy.
good part. Part three and
Yeah.
part four are kind of like the pinnacle, but like the latter parts also have good stuff about them. I'm all about. I think it's part 7. Literally, like it's a horse. It's a Western horse race, and they have to collect the body parts of Jesus Christ.
Damn. Now that is a plot for you right there.
Yeah, it's like it's an alternate universe. It's
Yeah.
called Steel Ball Run. That's what it's called.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
JoJo is literally a cripple.
Oh.
Yeah.
And is this animated already?
Not yet.
No.
But it's like, yeah, it's like JoJo is a cripple, and I think the main character is like a reincarnation of Dio.
Oh, okay, it's always something with Dio.
Re.
I mean, yeah, like probably don't look the part, but I definitely have watched my fair share of those kind of animes. I also recently went and picked up my first manga books, and they're over
Oh,
there
what'd you get? What'd you get?
sitting on my shelf. So I got Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, okay. Okay, you're good. You got good taste.
Yeah, dude, I tried to get the Greed Island arc, but they didn't. They only had the beginning of it. And then I got Food Wars, ReZero, and Dragon Ball Super.
Dragon Ball Super is good. It's definitely
Yeah.
like if you've watched the anime, it's like the fights are like way, way,
Oh
way
my
faster.
god. The fights are so crazy in that show. Like, as much as people clown on it, I feel like it's still really good. The animation for, I want to say episode 125 was like, it was so crazy. I feel like they pay a lot of attention to that show as well. I like
Yeah.
how we're completely off topic
Yeah,
at this point.
hey, like I said, in Senem, it's a little bit more chill. I think a lot of people are first timers to the Fall Guys, so they're like a little bit confused. Because my boy is just streaming his Discord screen. Got to get his stuff together. Delzon, you're gonna hear it from me. And it's funny because Delzon has also been my boss, so I understand
Yeah.
your situation. And,
Yeah.
and he's an IT guy, so he should know this.
Yeah. I was surprised by how much these manga books actually costed. I feel like they're probably a lot cheaper in Japan.
Yeah, I mean, because it's like it's regular intake, right?
Yeah.
But who hasn't watched their manga or read their manga online, right? But we
Yeah,
don't stand
exactly.
that. Actually,
Yeah.
I think one of them, I think it's the guys that makes Bandai, has all the Dragon Ball Super, the newest chapters, actually on their website. So
Really?
if you're looking for the most up to date, and I think it comes out once a month.
Yeah, it does. I've been keeping up with it. I think it's about to be over as well, this latest arc.
Yeah. All right. So we got to switch up because my boy, can't figure out how to stream. So we got Crispy Kim on the cam. So we are going to cut over to
right.
this boy's game here in 3, 2, 1. And they are going at it already.
Okay, so we're actually just gonna get right into Slime Climb here. Now it looks like we're gonna see Alex completely struggle to get up and decide to just take the long way. And is he going to go for it? He is, but he might get pushed
no!
off. No way.
Okay, we tuned in just to see him get eliminated. Alex, please.
Better luck next time now. Looks like these people are also... that guy he had no faith in himself. And as for his opponent, I actually don't see him now. Oh, he just fell down, but... What I see a lot of is... On those cylinder-looking areas, a lot of people like to gatekeep, and that's one of my pet peeves about this map in specific. It's just the people that gatekeep. So we're gonna look at this cactus-looking guy here. Oh, there we go. There is the opponent now. If he just makes it to the finish line, he is now guaranteed to move on to the next round here. Unfortunate for Alex, who didn't even make it past the first one, the second one.
That would be his fortune too. Like we'd finally get in, and it's like GG's, Alex, stay free.
Yeah.
So just a quick update. Toad moved on in the other side of the winners bracket. He beat Masked Man. So Masked Man, who got his first win on stream, unfortunately bested by Toad. Who Toad did well the first one. The first Fall Guys tournament that Waves did, if you guys remember, played really well. Unfortunately, not able to win, but looks like he is moving on in the bracket here.
Yeah, Toad actually last time, he was doing really well. I don't remember if we watched him all that much, but I know for a fact that when we did, Toad was just an absolute beast on this game.
Okay, we can't really make fun of Alex. Look at how far he made it.
He did make it pretty far, but, you know, it's Alex, so I feel like we get the rights to make fun of him, even just a little bit. It's always good to be playful.
All right, so it looks like he is done. Alex is salty. Going home. Well, he's not going home. There's the lower bracket. So
Losers bracket.
Looks like we're going to get another match up here very shortly. And it looks like it's going to be Toad versus Casper.
Okay.
Casper, the friendly ghost. And
well, hopefully he's not too friendly. If he wants to win, he's going to have to be a little...
Most of the time when I run into him at work, he's not friendly. So
unfortunate.
Everybody getting in here for the good times. And of course, so shout outs to our sponsors, of course, Award Pool, of course, for running the back end for us today. And of course, Corsair, who actually is super graciously giving up a headset to the winner. So the winner of tonight is going to get a headset for free for playing Fall Guys. And of course, shout outs to Waves Gaming. We all live there. It's our home. Check it out in Toronto. It's the biggest LAN center of its kind in Toronto. So make sure you guys stop in and check it out. And of course, our boy, who unfortunately just got cheesed off the stream, Organized Gaming. Shout outs to those guys making some hot apparel. And of course, our other sponsors, Seagate Gaming and Zowie. We got some news lined up for later this week for both of them. So stay tuned. And of course, I will say this now. Entering these tournaments, there's a long-term goal. Not just winning tonight, but there's winning in the long term. So make sure you guys keep attending these events. They're going to be super cool, and maybe you might not win the day of, but if you're in it for the long run, you might win there. So announcements coming very soon.
Yeah, stay tuned for that, everybody.
And of course, we're lining up the next match now, and it looks like we are going to get Casper on the stream here, and he is going to be our lovely host. Thank you. And we are just waiting for his opponent Toad to get in there. Man, this is gonna be hard for Casper because like Toad is we know he's really good, right?
Yeah.
And I've never seen Casper play, but I know he's a competent video game player. So hopefully we'll see a good performance here. But you never know. It's super exciting, and of course. On the other side of the bracket here in round 2 still, last tournament's second place finisher, Malik, is here. And if you watch that one, you remember how heartbreaking that one was. Like, he had such a good run back, and it was like, oh no, it's like sad face. Epic salt.
Oh my god, that was it. Like J-Core and I, we couldn't bear to keep watching. They went into like double overtime, and eventually J-Core was so fed up. He's like, you know what? Just make them both lose. He was feeling very cynical at that time. He just you know what? They both lose, but the show must go on.
Yeah.
So
And you know what?
eventually, it concluded.
Yeah, and I promise you, next month when we do this again, because we're gonna do this again, I'm definitely getting J Core on here.
Oh,
And it's gonna, and we're gonna get. I'm gonna try to get 4 casters on here all at the same time. It's gonna be a free for all. We're gonna go nuts. And you know how J Core is. I know how J Core.
Yeah.
Is. He's my homie now. He's literally
Yeah.
my Toronto man's now.
Yeah. J-Core is like one of the best people you can possibly have to cast some of these tournaments.
Yeah.
Like the way he does everything, and like it's just
He's 100% always unfiltered.
yeah.
So this is the perfect place for him to live.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it
like
looks
4 casters? Wow.
Yeah, it's
That'll
gonna be
something.
fun times, man. That's why I said it's a little bit different. We're a little bit more casual, but it's like, we want to show the community for what it really is.
Yeah.
We don't want to just like it's easy to do events where it's like super pro, and then there's place for that, but it's like the reality of it is 99% of us are jobbers, so there's a place for us too, and people like playing video games because they're fun, right? Like meeting new people, especially like my background coming from the fighting game community. It's like literally like how many games do you have where you literally have to sit next to your opponent, sweaty and everything, and play them? And it's like, that's like kind of like really like one of the selling features of the fighting game community is like you actually get to meet people that you play against, right? But it looks like I thought Casper started there. I think he's still looks like Toad is there as well, so they're going to get started very shortly here. But yeah, definitely looking forward to the time when we can all get back together when this whole coronavirus crisis is over, because I'm getting tired of it.
Yeah, honestly, like not a lot we can do except for stay inside, wear our masks, stay away. Everyone gotta do their part.
Yep. So okay, Toad is there now. So it looks like they are jumping in, and I'm gonna cut to the game here. They haven't quite started yet, but we want to see what their super hard ass costumes are. So we got a pirate and a ninja. We got pirates versus ninjas, bro.
Wow, it's gonna be the showdown of the century here.
I thought it was Plants versus Zombies.
Wow, that takes me back.
What's the funny thing? My fiance was playing Plants vs. Zombie on her phone the other day, and I'm like, "Are you playing Plants vs. Zombies? You're like
On their
5
phone?
years." I'm like, "You're 5 years too late for like Plants vs. Zombies."
Oh my god. I feel like it's been even longer if I'm thinking about it.
Bruh, the Fruit Ninja.
Fruit Ninja, like that that can't be beaten.
It was the golden era of mobile games. Before we had all these gotcha games where it's like, I gotta pay $10 to roll for my favorite character. What was another one? Puzzle and Dragons was a big one for me. I played the crap out of that.
Like games even like Flappy Bird or like
Flappy Bird.
Subway Surfers.
All right,
Clash of
so we're
Clans,
jumping
like,
in here.
wow.
We got Casper versus Toad. This is a winners quarterfinals. Sorry,
All right.
I am incorrect. That is a winners semifinal match. All right, here we go.
Okay, well-
Casper getting in there, starting at the back. And we'll see.
I like how his opponent and him and his opponent actually spawned right next to each other. He actually decides not to allow himself to be hit by the bar, but fails anyways. See, that's a strategy I can sort of respect, but a lot of people just opt to get themselves hit by the bar on purpose,
I love
but
this
not
game.
in the other way around. Wow, he was going to go for that B-hop, but unfortunately was not able to get it. His opponent a little bit farther ahead, but it doesn't really matter right now. As long as you qualify for the next round, you're good in our books. Oh, unfortunately, gets hit by the whirligig. Is he gonna able to get it? Yes, he will. Now he's actually going to opt out of going for the riskier maneuver and just going for, you know, the conservative bar type of thing.
Yeah, sometimes playing it safe is the best way to go. Like, that's what happens, right?
Yeah. Wow, he looks like he's not having the most fun time over here. And he's going to have to wait a bit for the thing to come around. There he goes. Actually not doing too bad in the latter percents, but no, still pretty good in my book.
Oh, he's trolling?
Actually
He's
just
trolling?
he was just gonna try and wait and maybe flexing on the other people there.
All right.
Gotta
These
respect
guys
that
moving
flex.
on to the next round, though. Yeah, I respect it. The fact that he got beat up by the course and then still trolled.
Yeah, not a lot of people have the guts to do that.
Oh, Casper definitely does. He definitely does.
Well, when you're a ghost, you can't
That is
die.
that's your whole existence, right?
Is,
It's just trolling people.
not much is on the line.
All right, so we got the next course coming up. We'll see what comes up. There's so many more. It seems like it takes longer now.
Oh, it's always taken so long. Like, I don't know why, but the course selection method, it just is very, very long. We have Perfect Match here. Now, Perfect Match is really, it's just infamously known for not getting that many people out. Usually around 4 or 5, but if you watch the last Waves Fall Guys tournament, there were multiple occasions where 20 plus people have gotten eliminated at once from this game. And those are the moments we love to see.
Oh, yeah, I remember the last time when everyone was on the same tile and they all fell at the same time.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to see here.
I'm definitely running the slow-mo replay if it happens again.
Oh my god. Some people will intentionally make it look like they know which path to be on. And then switch at the last second while everyone is on there. That's the method I usually try to do. I just try to wreak havoc in this game. But we'll see. We'll see.
Alright, Chin doesn't stay on the bananas.
In this sort of tournament setting here, I would very much not advise you to try and sabotage others, but prioritize your own existence.
Alright, survives another round.
Looks like we have one more. And this one is the hardest with 6 individual fruits, I'm pretty sure. 5 or 6. And I don't even know if Casper is even trying to memorize which one is which. But perhaps just trying to follow the crowd. Oh, looks like he actually almost instantly knew. And that's another round survived for Casper. I actually don't know about his teammate. I think we're going to see in a second.
Alright, there's a ninja somewhere here.
I think he's on the right. But
Yep,
I'm actually
still in.
not sure.
I see the ninja.
Yeah. Alright, well,
Oh.
32 people left. So, yeah, this one didn't really get out too many people here.
Oh, we got
Now we have
rollout.
rollout. And rollout is one of those ones where you can so easily sabotage people. You see those little slits in the circle there. You know, if you grab onto someone, there'll be like a countdown sort of timer, and then it will actually push them forward regardless of what they do. So let's see if Casper tries to do it here. I don't think he will, but if he... Oh, almost, actually.
Yeah, you gotta be pretty cheeky
Here-
to try to
oh, here we
sabotage
go.
random people's games.
Especially when the only, the only thing that guarantees you're qualifying to the next round is just staying alive. So to then sabotage other people is just...
It's pretty
Wow,
disrespectful.
It is incredibly disrespectful. And yeah, I just did see his opponent alive, so we'll see what he does there. Is he going to go for the sabotage, though? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Oh my god. That's already one for Casper. He doesn't even need to do any of this. The only thing he needs to do is survive. But he's just going above and beyond here. Intentionally getting other people out. Wow, you actually love to see it here. In the last Waves tournament, Jake and I were praying that someone would do that, and it just never happened. because we really were just seeing people prioritize their own lives, which they should. But
Absolutely.
I'm
You should
extremely
not try to sabotage other people's lives. It's bad juju.
not only is it bad juju, but it just greatly increases your chance of dying yourself. So, you know, the balls on this man is just wow. Let's see if he goes for another one here. I think he was only going to do it if he knew that he had
was
the
gonna
good
get it.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's not being too. Whoa. Okay. Wow. No. No.
Oh, no.
way. No, Casper.
Oh no, that's what happens when you try to mess with other people's lives, man. You get clipped. Like this is like video evidence, man.
No, you're not going to do that to him. Oh my god. So he gets the kill there, but unfortunately does not make it to the next round. All right, so we have 19 left. That means that there's probably not going to be any team games. So I think we should be fine for now.
Yeah. So unfortunately, you know, when you do bad things to people, this is actually what happens to you.
Oh wow, the disrespect. Yep. You get
I hate
eliminated.
to see it happen.
I'd beg to differ. Some people love to see that happen.
All right.
Casper ends the stream, perhaps out of spite for us, absolutely disrespecting him on the stream.
Perfect. All right.
All right. Cool. So now that Casper is still alive in the tournament, but he is in the lower bracket. So we're going to jump into another match here. We got the other side. We got Delzon Fire versus Zapgaze. I do believe Zapgaze played in the first tournament as well.
Yes, he did.
And did all right. Delzon, first timer tonight. Once again, my homie. Known for being really kind of clutch. He's actually like a fairly high level Street Fighter player. He competes a lot in East Coast online tournaments, and he places really well. He's consistently like top 4, so
Wow.
he's a solid skill set, and we'll see what he brings to the table here in Fall Guys at the Extreme Knockout Mayhem tournament by Incendium Gaming.
Great plug right there. But that's actually interesting. So a lot of these people are come from more fighting game backgrounds, and in my opinion, I don't think these games could be any more different.
I mean, there's timing and execution, so I mean, is it really that different? I don't think so. I mean, there's definitely like obviously different motor skills as well. So I mean,
Oh, yeah.
a lot of these guys are older, so I mean, old excuse.
No, old excuse doesn't work here. It's Fall Guys.
All right.
If
So Thrill's calling it out. Your old excuses don't work here. Get good.
the young one is saying the old excuses don't work here. And I feel like with fighting games, there's almost no luck or no randomness to it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's completely true, but it is a different level of. Let's put it this way: in game design, in fighting games, randomness is frowned upon. So, I mean, older games were better for that. There was literally almost no random. Newer generation games, kind of, I think the idea is like they introduced a little bit of random, just to make sure that newer players could, measure up with some of the more experienced players. But definitely, like, I mean, Smash is 100% like. Contrary to that rule, there is quite a bit of random in Smash, especially in the Smash games that aren't quite as liked as Smash Ultimate. But Smash Ultimate, super sick game. Yo, get that Minecraft Steve in there. That character is like ultra troll. I don't know if you follow any Smash at all.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, like Minecraft Steve is like that character is just 100% memes.
I mean, not only is there Minecraft Steve, but there's Alex, Zombie, and Enderman. So, like, they got almost the whole roster on there.
The squad.
And I feel like with those fighting games, where does the randomness come in? Because I feel like it's just you're on one platform, you know your opponent's character and their abilities, and then your own.
It's the randomness is more like it manifests as inconsistency, right? So sometimes like in the older games, like situations will come up like you knew 100% of the time that that was going to work. With some of the newer fighting games, it may be like not design intentional, but like you're talking like you went from 100% like you're going to hit something to there's certain situations where it's like, you know, if you're like 1 pixel to the left, it's like it's an 80% rather than 100%.
Oh.
So it's like, yeah, that's how the randomness manifests in fighting games. So it's a little bit different. It's not quite as apparent as like other games. Like Battle Royale is like you're gonna get games where you drop in and you get nothing. Like it happens, right?
Yeah.
You hate to see it.
Yeah. Now you said with the pixels, like, is that intentional game design or?
Yeah, most of the time it is. But like there's some times where it's just like what they'll do is like they'll find the bug. It's almost you could call it a bug. They'll find it and then what they'll do is like next season they'll patch it out. Right? They'll be like, oh, we changed the hitbox or we changed the the way the game move comes out so that it's more consistent. And that seems to be a bigger issue with newer games. But here we are. Dell's on fire. My boy getting in there. Not like this, Dell's on.
You know, oh no.
Oh, that actually wasn't too bad. He got knocked.
Yeah,
in
that
the
kind
right
of
direction.
helped him out there a little bit. Okay, now he's just getting
He's getting put in the
absolutely
blender. He's getting
ragdolled.
mixed.
He actually makes it through the gates here. And he's going to get hit by the balls a few times, but makes it through. Now, these hammers make it almost incredibly difficult to make it up to the top of the hill right there. But I think Delzon actually has it in the bag
I
here.
kind of feel like you intentionally want to position yourself on the rotation of the hammer to have it push you, but I don't know if you get that much push off of it because it looked like.
Oh, you probably get a lot of push. Yeah, you probably get a lot of push off of it. That's like kind of the same thing with the what I can't remember what it's called, but it's like the bars on the whirligig where they go around, and some people will intentionally let themselves get hit as to give them a higher boost, and will actually like fling them pretty far forward. So,
Yeah.
you know, to get ahead of your competition, that's just one strategy that some people do employ.
Yeah, well, and it's competitive. You want every competitive edge, right? Like, that's what people do. It's like it's funny because it's like competitive fighting games. Like a lot of the pro players that like when they hit their like prime, they actually transition out into other games. Or like one of the ones I like to use as an example is like a lot of fighting game players transfer into poker.
Really?
And there's quite a number. There's quite a growing number of like fighting game like I wouldn't say pros because at the time there weren't pros, but like seasoned fighting games player who transferred into poker and did really well. So
Now, is there a correlation between fighting games and poker? Like, yes, there's strategy, but how well does that transfer over?
it's quick decision making. I think it is. Also, fighting game players are scumbags. So
I guess like it's also about reading your opponent.
yeah, like that is like if you kind of boiled fighting games down to like the very very basics, like it's a lot about reading your opponent. Because especially because it's 1-on-1 too, right?
Yeah.
Whereas here it's like you're kind of thrown into a bucket with like 60 other dudes.
Yeah.
But Delzon looking pretty good here in the second round.
So let's see if he's going to opt into getting hit by that hammer right there. Now, if you can time it right, that hammer will it'll literally just hit you to the finish line. But
Yeah.
Delzon going to opt out of doing that, as I guess he doesn't want to risk his place that he's already in, which is a very good place. I'd say he's probably in around 15th or 20th.
Yep. So he's definitely gonna qualify here unless something disastrous happens. Is he gonna troll?
Unless
Is he gonna troll? No, he's just gonna take it.
no, he's gonna secure it. He doesn't need
He get the
any
bag.
of the extra beef. Looks like he's trying to find his opponent, but he might have already qualified. So
Yeah. Well, Zapcase did pretty well the last Fall Guys tournament, so it's not a surprise that he's already qualified.
yeah, definitely not. $30 remaining now. Usually when there's 30 remaining, there's most likely going to be a game like Slime Climb or Rollout or Perfect Match. But I'm still curious to see how the other maps will, or the other game modes will square up. Right now it's going to be Egg Scramble. Looks like it's going to be teams of 10, I'm assuming.
You know what? It's funny enough, we haven't seen a single team game yet.
Yeah, this is our first team game.
This is the first one. So we've been a little bit fortunate to see that. I mean, because if both these guys lose here, he got to run it back.
Yeah, like that's the issue with team games, I feel like. It looks like he's actually struggling to find an egg. Gonna go for the golden one. He actually does lose it though, and just opts into going for a normal egg. Now, this I would say is probably one of the highest games with the most RNG. And I feel like personally, one person cannot do a lot in this game. So you're really just relying on your teammates to do most of the work here. And if they're not putting in the proper work, then you have to suffer the consequences.
Pretty close here though, 16 to 15.
We actually can't see what the blue team is at due to the Extreme Knockout Mayhem logo, but we do see that yellow is in last place here. I do like the idea of team games, especially when two people are fighting against each other, because they actually have to work together for a brief period of time.
Wow, blue team, huge lead.
Yeah, wow. The dynamic is super interesting to see two opponents then have to work together to defeat a larger evil.
This lead is actually ridiculous. It's 30. They're over almost double.
Oh, he's having a really hard time getting up.
Blown up.
You never really know what's gonna happen until the clock hits 0. But Delzon trying his best to pick up this golden egg, but he hasn't even left the red area for a long time.
Dropping it like his combos.
Is he okay? So it looks like he is going to secure the egg here. Oh,
what?
And for some reason,
oh, they won.
Yeah.
All right. So
that kind of confused me for a second there.
well, it was like a runaway win, right? So.
Yeah.
But pretty decisive win there. Like they were literally double the other team.
Yeah.
So get sad. I think it was the red team that went out.
No, it was the yellow team.
Yellow team.
Yeah. They always say that the yellow team is one of the worst teams, and now we have tail
tag.
So they're just getting bad game after bad game. I think only about 50% of people are able to qualify for this one, so I want to see, is Zapgaze going to qualify, or is Delzon, or both? So my strategy for this game, at least, is to just not even try until the last 30 seconds, because honestly, running around with a tail for a bit, then getting it snatched, and then repeating is not the most, I guess it's not the best use of your time. Okay, so looks like he's gonna get that tail, and he's just gonna dip. Now, I think this game specifically has a lot of issues with latency, specifically that people are able to take your tail from very far away, and you're unable to take their tail from very far away. I think this just has to do with lag, and maybe the servers are pretty separated. But
as fighting game players, we were born in the lag.
Yeah.
So for your information, fighting games are notorious for having extremely terrible netcode.
Really?
It's literally the bane of our existence. There are very few fighting games that have good netcode, and even then, we have those wireless warriors we don't like them. We don't talk about those people.
I feel like it would be like if you're facing someone not online, it would just have to be an offline thing.
It's a completely different experience playing someone offline, especially for fighting games, because everything in fighting games is measured down to one. Oh, he qualified.
Yeah, he just barely qualified.
But yeah, everything in fighting games. So I don't know how much you know about fighting games, but everything that the way the games are designed, everything in fighting games are done in 60th of a second. So every measurement is a 60th of a second. So every move, there's like a set, like this is the amount of time it takes in frames for the move to come out. This is the amount of time that it's active for, and this is the amount of time your guy has to like take to recover from doing a move. So like you add on online, and it's like you're counting at 1/60th a second. Like any drop is like super critical.
Wow, I didn't know it was that technical.
Yeah.
So that means that like all the games are 60 FPS. They're
Yep.
all. Wow. Okay. Now, are the newer ones like? Do they have more time in between? Like ticks, I guess.
No, it's all what it's all 60 frames. It's all counted on 1/60th of a second.
What about like, let's say there are very new fighting games. Will they still just keep the old system?
Usually, yeah. It's just how everything is measured out. It's so ingrained in fighting game design that it's like every fighting game, even Smash falls underneath that. They call it a different thing. They literally call it like, oh, my move has lag. Oh no!
Wow, Dell, he tried to sabotage Zapgaze, but it completely backfired for him.
He got put in the mixer, man.
Now, being that this is the final round and only one person is able to qualify, I want to say that Zapgaze is going to be the one moving on here, but I'm not sure
We'll
the exact
see.
rules.
But he's got to finish here, right? So.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. It should be done. But anyways, you want to watch some unfortunate events? This is an unfortunate event. In 50% slow-mo, my friend. Yeah,
Look at
hate to
that.
see it happen.
That was so unfortunate.
He swept the leg. He swept the leg, bro.
He really did. And he was trying to get Zapgaze out, and it completely backfired. If we see, Zapgaze actually made a really good recovery there.
So, yeah,
And
unfortunate.
was able to
My boy
clutch it out?
Delzon going to the losers bracket, so. But
Are
who
we
knows?
nearing the finals of the winners bracket?
We are getting near to the finals. I believe we are in winners finals now, so.
Oh, okay.
So yep, this is winners finals. This is Zapgaze versus Toad. So both very seasoned players, at least seasoned on this series with Waves. Yeah. Anyways, quick shout outs to our sponsors, Awardpool for running our back end for us, and of course shout outs to Corsair for giving today's prize of a Corsair headset to the winner, and of course Waves Gaming, our partner here for Extreme Knockout Mayhem, and of course Organized Gaming. And once again, we got more announcements coming in the next few days for Seagate Gaming and Zowie. You got to get your super fast hard drives and your 240 hertz. Now I can't even say 240 because it's 360 hertz now. That's what they're selling.
360 hertz.
Can your 3090 run it? Can your wallet run it?
Oh, definitely not. I mean, I'm still stuck with my 1060, so there's just no way. It can barely run
1060 is a great card
144.
though. Like it's a good.
It is a pretty good card.
I mean, they consider it like mid-range, but like even today, like 1060 is what now? 3 years old? 4 years almost?
3-4 years old, yeah.
Yeah, I mean the cards, the jump between like at least the 2000 series cards, like it wasn't that big. The new generation cards are Gucci though.
Yeah, those are crazy.
Yeah. But it's like, well, I mean, everyone's chasing 4K gaming, right? So it's like nobody has monitors still. And esports is like, it's so weird. Actually, funny you mentioned that. I brought home a CRT computer monitor the other day from my parents' house. And the funny thing is, like, CRT computer monitors, resolution-wise, most of them can do over 4K resolution. And they do 120 hertz out of the gate.
Really?
Yeah, so... from a gaming standpoint, from a competitive gaming standpoint, it almost makes sense to play on a CRT. If you want the fastest response, no input lag, there's videos on it. So I don't know if you know who Digital Foundry is. So they're a YouTube channel, and they do basically just technical reviews. Like they don't review the actual gameplay; they review like how they do the graphics and like how the game performs. That's their kind of thing. But they literally have like a 30-minute video of like why they're playing games on CRT, and how it's been for them. And they're playing Control on a CRT, and they're like, dude, I can play this at like 1024 by 768 resolution, and it looks better than it does on my 4K panel.
Wow.
So it looks like we got Zapgaze up next against Toad, and Zapgaze is going to be our guy on cam. So we're going to cut over to the game here and get right in there. So imagine playing Fall Guys on a CRT with no input delay. The second you hit that key on your keyboard, it goes. But you can also get that if you get a Zowie gaming monitor. So make sure you pick one up.
Yeah. 1 millisecond response time. Like, I feel like there's almost no need to get even a 30 series graphics card, like unless you're mining Bitcoin or like 4K gaming, but I don't even have a 4K monitor or like anything like that. So, but some people just like to spend their money on that kind of stuff.
People like me.
Yeah.
Just, it's not even a flex. It's just like, I need to see pixels that I can't see.
Yeah. Like, I wonder how much of a difference you can notice going from a 240 to a 360 hertz monitor. Because between playing on my monitor, which is 144, to then going to Waves and playing on their 240s, like it's a decent sized difference, but I feel like the curve kind of mellows out.
It does.
Like,
you get diminishing returns. Funny enough, one of my buddies in New York, he's a fairly famous FGC streamer, NYC Furby, or more commonly known as Sabin. He's a bit of a tech head. He actually did a test he got a 3090 because he can do that.
Wow.
But he did a test where he tested all the refresh rates, and he's like, you can't, once you go over 144 hertz, like you actually really can't like perceptibly, like you did diminishing returns on like what you can actually see. But anyways, let's get into the game. Zapgaze running through here. This is one of the new courses.
Yeah, this new course is really difficult. Yeah, actually clutches it though.
I almost had a heart attack there.
And I feel like the jump from 60 hertz to 140 is probably the biggest, probably by far, to be honest. But
yeah, I kind of got sad the other day. So my fiance recently got into gaming, and she was playing on a Potato 60 hertz monitor, and I borrowed a monitor from Waves, and then she told me she didn't notice the difference, and I got real sad.
Really?
I literally cried inside.
How can you? Okay, like I feel like you just have to be used to a 60 hertz monitor for a while.
Ooh, that guy got washed.
Yeah, wow, he really just got sent. Yeah, I feel like you just have to get used to the 60 hertz, and then when you move over to the, 60 to 240 is just a massive jump.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people don't realize too, like their video cards just can't push the frames. Like that's another bottleneck, right? It's like if you're running like the latest and greatest graphics card, like you might be able to see 240. But like I have a 1080 Ti, and a lot of times, especially battle royale games at the beginning, my card struggles to push 144. So
yeah, that's crazy. Because why would you even need a 240 if your card can only push that?
Exactly. It's like putting a GTR engine in your 1998 Civic Honda.
Yeah. But some people are just into that kind of stuff.
We get that. We got to run it one time.
Yeah. All right, so we have Gate Crash here, and this is one of my more preferred ones because
we haven't seen this one tonight either.
No, we actually haven't. And this one is really just you have to follow the pack here. The first few are pretty forgiving, but at the later rounds, you really just have to follow the pack. And there's so many Sonic skins. Oh my god.
Hey, you got to go fast, man, especially in this game.
I mean, they're all at the front, so I mean, is it pay to win? I kind of think so.
Bro. It's like you got to get quite a few crowns. The pieces are 5 crowns each, man. It's not cheap. You got to be good at this game. So
They're actually giving a lot more crowns away now in their battle
Are they?
pass. They're actually, yeah, every like I want to say like 5 levels in their battle pass, you probably get like 10 or something like
that
that.
was really
I don't
close.
know.
He was like,
Yeah,
I
that
think he
was
made
really
25th.
close. No, I think he made 29th.
Dang, like I thought all these Sonics were like these are god level players. Like they got the crowns to spend. But no, it's just people with thick wallets. I'm sad.
It's people with thick wallets and a lot of time on their hands.
I once knew a guy that spent $400 in Genshin Impact and said, "Hey, I got these rolls. They were random. I like rolled once and I got this thing." And then his wife called him out.
No, you didn't.
Uh, she's like, "No, you spent $400 on this."
Oh my god. Yeah, I know that game is like riddled with microtransactions, but like which game isn't these days?
Yeah, I mean that game is literally like it's literally called a gacha game. It is literally a
Yeah.
microtransaction game. But there are times when you gotta collect all your waifus, bro.
Yeah, the anime games don't wait for you. Alright,
Right.
so with this one, this is also one of the more like games where not a lot of people get eliminated here. It says there's up to 28. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
oh no,
no.
oh no.
Wow, that is so unfortunate, Zapgaze. That's gotta
Oh,
suck.
that sucks, man.
There was nothing he could have done there, but I think you might have to instant replay it.
Yeah, I'm definitely running that back. You hate to see it happen, but it do.
I feel so bad. Look
I,
at
I,
that.
I think he realized it too late. Because once again, like this is like what week 1, week 2 of season 2.
Yeah, it's like the first week.
Yeah, so like there's gonna be stuff that like even if it's like an old course, they changed the courses, so there's new stuff. They're not all, the same as they were before, right? So that's
Yeah, they're
definitely a
a
new
lot more
one. I don't know if
randomized.
that was in it before, but I've never seen that one before.
Yeah, I haven't seen that until this week, so
Yeah.
that was so unfortunate. Even the guy who was holding him back, he got eliminated as well.
Yeah. So you hate to see it. I mean, it's new content, which is good because shout outs to the developers for keeping it new and fresh. Because this is one of the courses where it was like like you said, a lot of people don't die on this course, but what did we just see, right? So
Yeah, and is the finals a 2 out of 3?
grand finals is 2 out of 3. This is winners
Grand
finals, so this
finals.
is best of 1 still.
Yeah.
So
Okay, well, looks like Zapgaze was now eliminated here.
all right. So Zapke is going to lower bracket. They're going to keep going, I think. But we're going to cut back to the caster screen here because he may quit at some point. But let's just talk about the bracket. Next week, we'll definitely have a bracket overlay for you guys. But so winners finals, Toad moves on, sitting in grand finals, waiting for the lower bracket to be done. So left in lower finals, Delzon, Fire, and Masked Man are duking it out right now. And the winner of that match will go on to play Mox in losers semi. And then, of course, Zapgaze waiting in losers finals.
All right.
Unfortunate loss here. It happens.
Yeah, that does happen. There was really nothing he could have done there, but unfortunately, that's what makes this game so popular is that there's just a lot of it is left up to luck.
All right, so we're gonna see what happens here. Laura says, "Okay, so we're gonna be waiting a little bit. We might take a little bit of a break here, but we just got news. Delzon Fire and Masked Man have unfortunately run into a tie, so we might jump into their game here. I'm gonna find out. If not, we'll take a quick break. But it looks like Delzon Fire is live, so we are gonna jump in here and watch his stream."
All right.
And a split second here. It's been a pretty smooth night so far on the production end. And we've got lots of matches lined up. We had a bit of a slow start, but we're going to get right in there. Dell's on fire. Oh, this looks like it might be a last round. So
Yeah,
both
it
these
is.
guys are
It's,
in the last round. Masked Man versus Dell's on fire.
If neither of them win it...
Oh, no, it's not.
He was actually spectating. I guess
so they got pretty
yeah,
far.
Neither of them made it, I think. Yeah, look, he literally just got a crown for leveling up. Yeah, so it looks like neither of them actually made it to the final round, and now they are going to, you know, do a tiebreaker.
All right, Dell's on fire. And Masked Man. Well, these guys are both... This is an FGC Showdown, but neither of them play each other's games, so... These two don't meet in tournaments here. One is a Dragon Ball player, one is a Street Fighter player. So you have one man who is all about giving you things you can't block, and the other man is about mashing dragon punches to get out of all your things that you miss time. So, and we'll see. Hopefully, Dell's on Fire hasn't ordered Uber Eats and his food is sitting out cold. We don't want to see him run off to his food. You should look up the clip. It's pretty funny.
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, it is on YouTube. It's the best off. I'll send you a link later. But it's a pretty good clip. It made quite a few highlight reels, so.
All right. Dell's on, you know, just trying to find his way through. Actually misses the gate right there. That's unfortunate. But he's going pretty solid. I feel like if he doesn't really mess anything up, just plays this pretty normally, then, you know, it's going to be a pretty easy qualify for him. His opponent already made it through, so there we go. Both of them do make it through.
I sent you the clip.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
when you- The best part is the pop off after. Have you ever watched an FGC tournament before? I highly recommend it if you haven't.
Not.
If you get once when the big tournaments come back, I definitely I would love to invite you to try watching one and seeing how it's really different from traditional esports. It's super raw. People kind of say whatever they want. They're not afraid to go in on each other. So it's definitely a different experience, and it's super exciting. So I always invite newcomers to watch FGC stuff. And of course, for all my FGC friends, definitely make sure you go out, check out all the other esports titles that are out there. But we're on Fall Guys right now, so once again, another new course. So
we've seen this one a few times, and usually everyone who does participate does make it through here. So this is one of... It looks hard, but I feel like this is actually one of the easier new courses.
So what you're saying is, Fall Guys devs, please patch, make harder.
Please make the game harder. I feel like they would never do that. They have too many casual players for them to try and make it. Oh my god, that's how he gets out. Wow. Not by the massive thing that's supposed to get people out, but
by
one of the holes. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was crazy.
I am
the absolute clutch. I've never seen that happen before. Good on you, Delzon. Wow. So it looks like fighting games is not the only thing that he is apparently very proficient at.
He's just lucky. He's getting the clutch.
He's just lucky.
We're gonna play that one back here.
Yeah, let's watch that again. So he
He
gets
goes
hit.
over the hole, manages to hang on. That's
And
some crazy
he lands
stuff.
on the side of the... Wow. Delzon. What a play.
I don't know. I can't call that clutch. That was pure luck. There's no way. The RNG roasted you and you still survived?
Wow. Okay, so Hoopsie Legends. Here's one that we might actually see someone get eliminated here. I would not be surprised if that were to happen.
This one seems like a hard one.
Oh, it is. Because if you can't find one of the golden hoops, and you're not insane at movement, then you're probably screwed. Like, someone already got that. I feel like the best strategy here is probably to camp out a golden hoop, which is one is right there.
There's one.
Unfortunately,
Nice.
he was not able to get.
late.
He did not. Yeah. So he's probably just going to have to find another one. Oh wow, they both miss. Wow, that guy was actually able to get it. For good measure, you should just still try and get as many. But if you find a golden hoop, you have to do everything in your power to go for it. Stelzon actually saw the shadow of the hoop there, but it's not actually showing up. He doesn't actually see the hoop here.
So what's the difference between the golden hoop and the white hoop?
So the golden hoops actually give you 5 points instead of the normal hoops, which only give you 1. And you have to get to 6 points to then qualify. So if you get a normal hoop and 1 golden hoop, then you already are qualified.
Oh, there's one.
Alright, so that's 1. Now literally, if he just gets a golden hoop, he's already qualified. People are just stealing his hoops left and right. Unfortunately, I've not seen another
That's a lot
golden
of
hoop.
waste of time. Oh, there's another one. Okay. So he's got 2 points here. Oh, he got... Oh my god.
He just got absolutely denied there. That's 3. Let's see if he can get this 4th one here. And I don't think he'll be able to. Wow. He just got robbed out of 2 hoops.
Okay, I still see the arrow over his opponent here, so his opponent is still in.
Yes, he is. And those like yellow things with the wood tops, they're actually able to be moved. Oh, he sees a golden hoop. And I don't know, doesn't even look like he's going to go for it here. Or maybe he's trying to... Wow, he is really pulling out no stops.
You know, I'd almost say he's throwing.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, there's the gold hoop, though.
Yeah, so everyone's trying to go for the gold hoop, but it's actually not in range, so... Someone's going to have to move it. Yeah,
Nice
I don't
try.
think he's
Stunts.
making... I don't think he's making that. I just don't think he's making that.
No, it ain't happening.
They're gonna have to move the block. He's actually taking, matters into his own hands here.
Oh, no.
And he gets eliminated. It's so hard to go for those hoops, man.
All right, but
there
did
we
his
go.
opponent go get out, though?
I
Is the
don't
masked
know.
man still in? We'll have to find out here in a moment. But yeah, I don't know. That last round seemed a little sus.
Yeah, that was the exact same thing has happened to me before, so I really can't blame him for what happened there, but
Too many options, right?
too many options, and they're all difficult to get. So he
All
was
right, looks
about
like-
halfway there before he got eliminated.
Looks like the masked man did move on, so I
Oh.
see the GG in the
Okay.
Discord. So looks like we are gonna get Mox up next.
And this is now the semifinals.
So this is
Of the
loser semi,
losers?
yep,
Yeah,
or lower semis,
right.
as the nicer people. Like
lower
to talk about.
semis. That's kind of like the equivalent of the participation medal.
Yeah, we're not like that. We're raw in the FGC. When you lose, you are a loser. So get in the losers bracket. And I like how the second Delzon finishes his game, I get the Steam pop up. Delz is playing Street Fighter 5. It literally did.
Wow.
We didn't even finish this cast yet. He's on it.
Yeah, okay, I could understand the tilt. There's definitely some tilt there.
So he's definitely not getting dinner.
No, the Uber Eats is not waiting for him.
Yeah, Toad in the Discord, no, in the Twitch chat saying, I feel bad for Zapcase. He got screwed. Like, well,
This game is all about getting screwed, to be fair.
the tilt. But we're gonna have to, we're gonna have to get really creative. We're gonna have to figure out how to get an Among Us game going of like all the people in
Wow.
SXD and all the people at Waves and Incendium together. I don't know, Thrills. Do you think we gotta run it?
That's going to be one hell of a game. You can definitely count me in on that. Like I am a Among Us god.
Okay.
Like
All right.
I'm a god among men.
Dude, you know I'm recording this, right?
I'm a god among us, if you will.
All
So
right,
I mean,
you said it. You're live on stream. We're gonna hold you to that.
I'll say for everyone to hear. Like challenge me. Try. I'm the best imposter. You will not catch me lying once. Not once. In fact, I will catch you lying while you are telling the truth.
Wow.
That's just how
Be
good
like
I am.
that, eh?
I
can
know
only imagine-
J-Core will be down.
Yeah, I can only imagine what a game of Among Us with J-Core is like.
Oh my god, when we used to back in like early September, the SXD team we used to play a lot, and oh my god, it was just an absolute mess of a game, but probably one of the funnest times that I've had playing that game.
Yeah. So we are gonna jump in here. They have all just started, and it's gonna be Masked Man who we have on the feed. So we're gonna jump in here.
Okay, so we're already getting right into it. And we had a Crispy Kim in the chat saying I lost to Delzon, so I'm a root for him. Unfortunately, you did not root for him hard enough.
I would say that's your first mistake is rooting for
If anything, having Alex root for Delzon might have been a bad luck charm.
Cursed.
Please don't fire me. Wow. That was a very good clutch by Masked Man.
Did you see that? You got
And,
bonked on the head too, eh?
Yeah,
On the
he
way
did.
up.
All right, so let's see. I think his opponent qualified. Who's Masked Man's opponent again?
It is Mox.
Mox. Okay, well, we haven't really seen him too much in this tournament,
Yep.
but I think he's gonna do pretty well.
And funny enough,
My
this is a
humble
round one
opinion.
run back. So
Is it really?
Masked Man sent Mox to losers right out of the gate, and Mox worked his way. Oh, he beat Malik.
Wow.
Oh, I might have. Oh, that might be because Malik didn't show up. So,
Oh,
but
unfortunate.
He did beat Casper, who we had on the stream earlier, and worked his way up to loser semis. So, he's getting the run back against Masked Man.
Well, I mean, let's see if he can actually overthrow Masked Man this time. You know, turn the tides around. And he's just gonna run for an egg. I actually didn't grab any, but his team looks like they already have the strategy, so they're intentionally throwing the eggs over the barrier, so they don't have to run, put them in the basket, and go back. They're just throwing them over just to secure them. But red team still on the chopping block right now. They only have 12 eggs, and we can see the yellow team actually has 23, so they almost have twice their amount. But it looks like Masked Man is going to try and be playing some hard defense here. And I gotta respect the defense. He's actually playing very good. Unfortunately, is letting a blue owl out of his grasp. But yeah, look at that, not letting anyone steal their eggs. They actually made a pretty good comeback at 19 eggs, it looks like. And looks like, no, the golden egg is about to be stolen. They really have to do everything in their power to keep that in their basket.
Blue team lagging behind, not looking good.
Although anything really can happen in this game, so I mean, even if they have 4 right now, I feel like they can still come back. Alright, well, looks like there's only 30 seconds left, and blue team only has 2 eggs, so 1 egg now. Not looking too good for the blue team.
Yeah, blue team is
But
getting
again, you never know.
washed. Especially when the two of their players are stuck in the red corner.
Yeah.
This actually is
And
like
the red
not a bad
team-
strategy. Like you run the lead and then you just force people to keep people
Yeah, you
inside
just
your
keep
goal.
it.
Like it's
Yeah,
tough
you
to get
just
out of there.
keep
You
'em
gotta jump out of there and everything, right? So this might be
Especially
a
with the
legitimate
egg in your
strat.
hand.
Yeah.
Well, blue team finishing the round with 0 eggs. That's gotta
I
feel
hate to
a
see it
bit
happen.
tough.
hate
In
to see it when-
Massman's case, he would love to see that happen.
It's a pretty good game here so far. Both players still in. Of course, working together to get past this last round, so we don't have to run it back.
Yeah. Okay, wall guys. This is the one that has been bothering me for a while because it's like just look at it. You have to
That
push
looks
the
not
blocks towards the walls. It's kind of like Wipeout in a way. This whole game is kind of like Wipeout if you think about it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, having to work together and then like get everyone over. So I like the strategy for the first two guys. They literally just hopped up on it and jumped over. They didn't bother moving anything.
The movement here though from Massman is like it's looking really good here. So he's just gonna body these walls. And I don't really know what his strategy. Yeah, it's gonna be to follow the lead. He is in front of his opponent, Mox. I think that's who it is, but
Yep, it is Mox. Yep. And oh, he's
Okay,
gonna
so
be the first one over.
solid. Oh, he's gonna. Wow, he's gonna try and sabotage, but
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know, mate. I think the game might have lagged there, and he wasn't able to grab onto Mox. Wow, so they are really neck and neck right now, and odds are they're both probably going to make it. So
I think he still
what
needs
is? I don't
one
even know
more
what's
block.
happening right now.
I don't think he can reach it
Massman
from
is
there.
just. I don't know what they're trying to do here. They're working together to make a path. And looks like he's just kind of waiting his turn. And Mox still does not make it.
Oh, he got up.
There
he's
we
gonna
go.
be the first one to finish.
Massman.
Oh, he's trolling.
He's gonna
He's
deny.
trolling.
No, he won't. No, he won't. Wow. This is really just rubbing salt in the wounds. Oh, wow. No, he's not. No, he's not going to. Wow. Oh, okay. Well, looks like both of them qualified anyways. So
The worst part is I know these guys, and he would do that.
wow, the pettiness there was just off the charts. All right. Well, they actually qualified in the first third of everyone here. Now it looks like other people are just getting trolled. That's a really hard jump to make, so I don't know. 11 people have qualified so far.
Yep. So we're gonna play that back for you guys, and of course he makes the jump, and he starts
And
trolling.
denies Mox. Wow, look at that pettiness. Now, on one hand, yes, that is very petty, but on the other, I kind of have to respect it. You know, sometimes you just can't let your opponent get the best.
You
of
get
I
a
guess.
style a little bit. But while we're in an intermission here, waiting for the next round to start, we want to tell you about something a little bit new for the folks at Waves. It's old hat for fighting games, but if you guys check out the Twitch chat, there is a link that's going up for Matcherino. What is Matcherino? It is our crowdfunding platform. What you can do is you can use the Matcherino code in the link there to contribute 50 cents to the prize pool. So the players do get money. The best part is we live in Canada, but it's U.S. buckaroos. So it's a 50 cents there. It's more like 65 cents. So definitely hit up the link. Contribute to the prize pool if you got time. All you got to do is you don't even have to sign up for an account. You just link it to your Twitch account, contribute, and you put 50 cents in the pot. And of course, there are options to do quests as well. So where you visit the sponsor links, you will add another 10 cents to the pot each. So definitely check it out. It's a really cool platform that we use in the fighting game community. And the prize pool for tonight is already at $25 US. So
Make sure to support your local gamers. You know, they are putting their time and effort into giving you guys this entertainment. So
Well, I mean, it doesn't. None of it goes to the organizers, so it's all for the players. So you are supporting your favorite players, and once in a while, you get a generous person come along. And shoutouts to Cali Agent, who donated $100 US to one of our tournaments last week, which is like pretty crazy.
Wow. Very generous. Wow, so it looks like the blue team is really just flexing on the yellow team there, who did not qualify. But Maskman and Mox, they actually were first in this round. So they were kind of smooth sailing the entire time.
So this should be the last round, right? 10 left?
Yeah. Yeah, there's probably going to be Hexagon or Fall Mountain is what I'm guessing, but
Yeah.
who knows? It's pretty random.
Yeah, definitely. Once again, going back to Matrino, as we grow, more people, contribute. And I have seen Matrino pot bonuses go up to like $5,000. It's insane. So.
Wow. So Fall Mountain. Now, we have around a 20% chance of someone actually qualifying for this. So.
And an 80% chance of precipitation of tears.
Yes, and then we have to run a whole nother game back. These players are just too good. So hopefully Maskman or Mox will be able to take the crown. Because if not, then we have to keep going until one of them gets
Mox
it.
is like way up there though. He might be the first one to make it unless something disastrous happens here. Ooh, that was close. Maskman almost
Or
getting
what we did last time was whoever just qualified first for the first round. So maybe we'll do that again. I'm not sure. No, Mox actually not able to clutch it there. And neither of them are going to get the win. So we are going to have to run it back once again.
That's a cool costume, the knight.
That is a pretty cool costume.
Oh, it says whoever is closest is going to get this. So I believe it was Maskman that was the closest. I could be wrong.
Yeah, we might have to watch it in the replays.
All right, let's let me go and run that back there for you guys. Let us go and zoom back and see where our dudes are. So let us run it back and let's see. All right, so we're coming up here. There's Mox.
They're about neck and neck here.
Yeah,
And
Mox getting knocked over.
actually gets hit. Yeah, he gets hit back.
And
Yeah,
it looks
I would
like it's
definitely say
Maskman.
Maskman was definitely a bit closer.
That instant replay technology. You never thought it would come in handy, but it do.
Ahead of its kind. All right, well, we're going to see Maskman move on to the loser finals with Zapgaze, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. So Maskman moves on, and he's going to play against Zapgaze. I believe we are going to see Maskman's perspective. So once again, shoutouts to Laura. She's like, "We got to run the tape back," and I'm like, "Hold that. We did it already." You can hold
Way
this
ahead
video
of you.
courtesy of Thrills and Uncle Vinch.
Yeah. Oh, we're way ahead of you on that one.
We got this.
We can read your mind. You don't even have to say anything.
And of course, my boy, the Masked Man, aka Leo Nago. That's what he goes by in Dragon Ball. He does stream too, so if you guys are ever interested in checking out Dragon Ball, he does stream sometimes. I don't know if he has been lately, but you can check him out, twitch.tv/LeoNago.
Damn, go support some fellow boys.
Speaking of which, we gotta support our boys who are casting. If you haven't checked out Thrills' YouTube channel, you should definitely do that for the latest and greatest Fortnite content.
Yeah, basically, I just do gameplay commentaries, or sometimes I'll do tutorials for different graphic design, things like that. So, if you're interested in anything Fortnite related, I do it all on my channel.
Sick, bro. All right,
Alright,
so we're gonna jump right in here, and Maskman already lined up, ready to go. Starting in the back. Oh, starting at the front. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, he's really. Oh, I think he just had a lag spike there, but he was perfectly lined up for that first cylinder there. Yeah, I think this is definitely an easy qual for Mass Man, if I'm being honest. If nothing goes terribly wrong, then
Hedgehog
he
is
should
moving
qualify.
fast. Oh, we got gate kept though.
Yeah, him. Wow, there's so many. Oh my god, they let out the floodgates on that one. Okay, so yeah, his opponent Zapgaze very far ahead, but they're both gonna qualify almost
Yeah,
guaranteed.
This is easy. This is an easy qualifier.
Yeah, when you have players of this caliber, it's very rare to see them not qualify on the first round. I mean, of course it does happen once in a while, but you almost never see it. And if you really think about it, about 33% of the players get cut on the first round, so it's pretty interesting. You see a lot of people that actually get caught, but you don't really think about it because most people do actually qualify when you're that good, I guess. Now we have Jinx, so this is just a team game, but there's only 2 teams, and each of them have around 20 people on them. If I'm not mistaken, there was 43 people left. So how is there an even amount of people? I'm not sure.
The RNG, bro. The RNG strikes again.
So I wonder if one team has more people, and that's kind of like it's not unfair, but gives them a slight advantage.
Well, I mean, if you lose, you got to run the excuse, right?
Yeah.
The game cheesed me.
So it looks like if you don't know, the point of this game is basically to run away from the people who are jinxed, which you can see by the pink smoke around them.
Okay, so it's tag.
Yeah, it's basically tag, but you can't give it to someone else. Like, once you have it, you cannot get rid of it. And the team with I guess, whoever lasts the longest without their team losing all of their people, they win.
Damn. Wear your masks, folks. Stay inside.
Yeah, you gotta. This is what happens. This is how pandemics spread.
It's so timely, though. it's like,
Yeah, really.
of all the times to release a game with a course like this, like someone at the Fall Guys dev team had to be laughing.
Oh, they
in a
definitely
very
did
devious,
that on
evil way.
purpose. You can't not do that on purpose. Looks like yellow team is definitely on.
Yeah, yellow team's
on the
getting
downfall
washed here.
It's a
But-
2v7 right now. 2v5.
There's a lot
Wow.
of infected
4.
people out there. Oh, there's the last two. One of the last 2 guys. It's
Oh,
gonna
one
come down to
more.
really close.
Wow, it's actually anyone's game right now. Where's the last guy?
Oh,
Oh my god. They qualified with 1 person left. That is crazy.
I was sweating. I don't know about you. I sweat for that one.
I was very nervous, I will tell you that.
Not the
But
same.
right now, 21 people left.
Yeah, not the type of sweaty that we're used to as battle
Yeah.
royale players. Yeah, I'm big. I play a bit of Fortnite, so
Yeah.
I got into the last time we were on together working an event. I was like, yeah, I just started playing Fall Guys. Fortnite, and still playing. Still trying to, unfortunately, not playing that much. Still got to finish my battle pass.
Yeah.
But I heard that
I don't
Daredevil
actually-
got added.
Yeah, they're really doing a lot of collaborations with Marvel. But I don't really play Fortnite that much, to be honest. Like, sort of been getting bored of it recently. I'm not really sure what it is about it. I still really like the game and everything surrounding it, but sometimes things just get boring.
Sometimes you need a change, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, my regular game is Apex Legends, so not too many people playing
Really?
that anymore.
I remember that was really popular for a time.
The sad part is,
No,
no, Mask
way. Mask
you
Man,
hate to see it
no.
happen.
So I think
Zapgaze is still
Zapgaze
in.
did qualify. Yeah, he is.
Yes, so Maskman
So
is
that win.
out. That
Wanna
is the
go
end
to
of his run
Zapgaze.
in 3rd place.
Now we have the grand finals.
Yep, so we're going to get Zapgaze versus Toad. And
Yeah.
Toad played very well on the first tournament as well, so this is finally his chance to to get a crown, get the
Yes,
bag.
it is. I think he can do it and get that free, exquisite Corsair. Is it? Yeah, Corsair.
It's a Corsair
headset.
headset, yeah. And of course, that Maturino payout too. So don't forget the Maturino payout. It's American dollar, so it's literally liquid gold
There you go.
for us Canadians. So, but yeah, Maturino, a great platform. They're homies with us, but of course, can't forget the people running the show in the background. Award pool, check it out. It's the latest and greatest in tournament platforms. You can run tournaments on it. You can manage your finances on it. It's like really a one-stop shop for tournament organizers. So make sure you check it out if you're looking to get into running tournaments, or you know a tournament organizer there who likes to complain about how their tools suck. Award pool, check it out. And of course, shout outs to our peripheral sponsors, Corsair for providing the prize tonight, and of course, Seagate Gaming and Zowie with some unannounced goodies coming soon. And of course, got to give a shout out to our very own Waves Gaming. Of course, Laura representing Waves on here tonight, running the show in the background with the rest of the staff. Of course, got to give a shout out to my very own Mufasa II for working with Laura and making sure things ran smoothly tonight. And of course, can't forget Organized Gaming for always being there for us for our content needs, our content making needs. So really excited. It's been a good night so far. Pretty quick, so we won't be here too late, which is always good because who likes late tournaments and bracket resets? And that's the worst. I don't know if you've ever been in that situation where it's like you get to the finals and you're like, after a long day of tournament, you're like, oh my god, one more set and we're good. And then it's like, oh,
Yep.
by the way, bracket reset, hold that.
Oh no. That's gotta just be that's just gotta be the worst.
All right, so I think we're just waiting here. And Zapgaze looks like he was. Ooh, Zapgaze looks like he was training. He was in training mode,
Oh,
playing it up.
okay.
We'll see what happens here.
We see you, Zapgaze.
Yeah, it looks like he was playing. So we're gonna get Zapgaze and Toad now, and we're getting it from Zapgaze's perspective.
All right, you love to see it.
And this is a best of 3. So
Okay.
the winner here has got to win both. There is no reset because we don't run that way here. So it's 2 out of 3. And both of these guys are technically winning. They're walking away with a little bit of money. And one of them is walking away with a new Corsair headset. So
Yeah.
it's going to be good times. Now you can hear
see-
all the cries of the suffering of the losers below you.
We actually see Zapgaze in the chat saying, not going to get pushed into a box this time. Unfortunate last time.
Zapgaze-
Hopefully we don't see that again.
Zapgaze never forgets.
No. With a traumatic experience like that, it's pretty hard to forget.
All right, but thanks to everyone who's on the stream watching. We appreciate your viewership. So if you guys like what you're watching, we're gonna have a lot more coming in the coming weeks. Of course, Incendium Gaming, your one-stop shop for Canadian fighting game content and tournaments in the East Coast, and of course, Fall Guys, our first night out, and we got some quick announcements after this as well about some of the other things that are coming up that are not fighting game related. So stick around; it's going to be real exciting. But we're going to get right into this game: Zapgaze versus Toad, grand finals, 2 out of 3, and we're going to see Zapgaze. I wonder where he's starting in the pack.
So let's see here. The anticipation.
Oh,
So he
second-
starts
second row.
more in the front. And his opponent, Toad, actually starting on the same row as him. So it's pretty even, I would say, right now. All right, so Zapgaze is just going. He's not letting anything get in his way except for this bar. Oh my god, he's getting ragdolled around right now. But maybe that's all a part of his plan. I don't know. Opposite going for the middle gate instead of the one on the outside. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but sometimes it's actually better to go on the gates outside. So We'll see. Most likely he will still qualify though. No stress there. But I haven't seen Toad yet. I don't know
Toad
if Toad is gonna.
sounds like he made it already, so
Yeah, probably.
would be super unfortunate to get first round, first course lost. That would be super sad.
Oh, that would actually be that'd be so unfortunate.
But no, Toad definitely confirming for us that he did make it. So
Okay, good. Give us the content.
and of course, if you guys are just tuning in and didn't get to watch some of the earlier rounds, you can check out the VODs. It'll be on our YouTube channel. So make sure you check it out. And it's under Incendium GG on YouTube. So make sure you check it out. We'll have the VODs up. And of course, there's a lot of other fighting game content on there as well. And we're probably going to do a highlight reel for this later this week. So if you want to see people getting clapped in Fall Guys, this is the place. I think we're going to call it a
subscribe
series of
to the YouTube
unfortunate
channel.
events.
That'd be pretty funny. Okay, so yeah, Toad right there. And now we have perfect match. So I'm really hoping to see like 20 people just get out. I think that would make this tournament so much more interesting.
You're an evil man, Thrills. I just want to see people
You know what?
drop.
Sometimes
Bodies hit the floor.
I just want to see the world burn. So we got Orange over here. They look like they know where they're going. I wonder if Zapgaze will try and sabotage Toad. That would make for a really interesting dynamic if they were both trying to get at each other's necks here. But for now, looks like they're just minding their own business, trying to prioritize their own survival. But I wonder if that might be a legitimate strategy though. To just, try and sabotage your opponent, because I mean, the second they get out and you don't, then basically you win.
Yeah, it's definitely a big brain play to try to sabotage your opponent. I mean, you have to be sure that you can do it, right? Because it's a lot of wasted, I guess, movement to try and sabotage your opponent and fail.
Yeah.
Because at that point, you're not focused on surviving. You're focused on griefing. So
Yeah. But they're very separated right now, and there's only one more. Oh, never mind. Yeah, so it looks like they both make it very easy for them. Nothing too hard. But let's see now. I'm really hoping that they get a very difficult game. I wanna see some people not qualify here. I want to see them be in a challenge. They're having it too easy right now. They need some more challenges. Rollout. So this one we've actually seen. I think it was CASPER who was sabotaging other players in this game, but
I still have the clip unloaded, so we can run it back later.
yeah. So I'm hoping something similar happens again. I would just love to see that happen. But Zapcase, yeah, he's just minding his own business. He doesn't care about eliminating anyone unless it's Toad. Then I wonder, they're pretty close together right now. Maybe Toad will try and eliminate Zapcase. Okay, no, they're really not. Come on. Wow, no fun at all. On one hand, I gotta respect the fact that they're just trying to stay alive, but like, it's a pretty easy win if you just get your opponent out early on. But hopefully we'll see that. We'll see some sort of iteration of that happening soon. I would love to see Zapcase just not even care anymore and try and eliminate Toad here.
All right, so playing a pretty textbook game here, not taking too many risks, and definitely only one spot left to get eliminated. So there's a lot of opportunity to stay alive here, and just not really doing anything super crazy, not making crazy plays, just looking to stay alive. And of course, there we go.
Yeah, that was pretty easy for the both of them. I don't think either of them had any difficult difficulty playing that. I think it might actually go to the final round here. Oh, never mind. There's still 23 left.
Yeah, Fall Guys, please give us more difficulty. These guys need to get good.
Yeah.
We need excitement. We need to see the suffering.
Yes. They have it too easy right now. Oh,
Yeah.
Wall Guys.
Okay, yeah, lots of anguish here.
This is definitely a game where you get to be a bit more petty. If you're ahead of your opponent, you can just gatekeep them the entire time.
As we saw in the last match here with the masked man, literally
Yes.
teabagging at the top. Oh no!
Oh wow, that was a really good grab. Toad though, actually bodying this map right now. No effort at all. He's honestly just flying through this map. Although he's a toad, he definitely can fly pretty well. So it looks like Zapgaze is just gonna set up this thing right here. Although I don't know how much it's actually going to help.
Still might be too far. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's too far. Yeah, you gotta push
He's
it
really
in.
doing all the work himself. And sometimes that will backfire, doing the work for other people, and then you don't get the opportunity to move on.
Well, now we know Zapgaze is a nice guy, right?
Toad is actually also stuck on this round as well, so nothing too much to worry about there. Wow, look at this movement right here. Unfortunate, was not able to land it. Look at him doing all the work.
I don't know, bro.
Everyone has to be thankful.
You might set yourself up for failure here.
Yeah,
Dude-
sometimes
dudes
you
are
can't be too nice.
Yeah, dudes are flying by.
This game is cutthroat. Wow. Toad not very far behind. And only 6 people have qualified, so looks like, yeah, they both will end up qualifying.
Yeah, good stuff. So we're gonna go to a final round here.
I really want someone to take the step here. We haven't actually seen anyone get a win yet. So somehow if it was like Hexagon or something, I want to see someone get a win.
I don't know if someone gets the dub here, I might have to toss an extra $5 in the pot.
Whoa. Okay.
That's the bounty. Get a dub.
Fall Mountain now.
You made it this far. If you get the dub, I'll throw an extra $5 in the pot. And if you get the dub, I'm gonna be real sad because it's $5 of my dollars.
Okay, well, they both have made it to the final round, and they're both around the same position, so it's honestly anyone's game right now. And we are going to do whoever's closest, yeah?
Yep,
Okay.
that is
So
confirmed.
they
Whoever-
still, even if they can't make it all the way, they just have to get a bit closer than their opponent, and that's it. So it might also be a good idea to keep track of your opponent, because I don't think Zapgaze knows where Toad is.
Definitely, and we might have to rely on the replay tech here.
Wow, okay, but like, even if Zapgaze doesn't get the dub here, he's still... Oh, wait. Okay. Well,
Right.
he didn't get the dub there, but he was
he definitely got the win.
this... Yeah, he definitely got the win over Toad.
So, yeah, I don't think we need to run the tape back on that one, but definitely he was right next to the crown. So, and Toad was not.
Yeah. All right, well, that's 1 for Zapgaze. If he gets 1 more this next go, then he will be our winner.
Yeah, Zapgaze getting the bag. Toad having to hold the L.
I believe in Toad, though. I think he can get it. Toad, don't embarrass me, please. Get this dub. Looks like he's probably just gathering his thoughts, maybe. Just, giving himself an inner monologue. Probably having some anime flashbacks
You know,
about all
training,
this training
the
that he
power-up.
did. Yes, exactly, yeah.
You got it.
And then-
You got to have the arc, the comeback arc.
Exactly. That's what he's doing right now. This is our own tournament arc, if you will.
Man, you're reading through Hunter x Hunter the first time. Yo, I'm hyped for you. I'm so hyped. Hunter x Hunter is so good.
Yeah,
So
it is.
good. I'm so like, I want to talk about it, but I also don't want to ruin it for you. So it's like, I'm not gonna say anything, but it's so good.
Well, I
You're
mean,
in for the
I've
ride of
of
a
course
lifetime.
I've watched the show, but
Oh, you okay? You seen the anime then? Have you
yeah,
seen the
yeah,
whole
yeah,
thing?
yeah. Yeah, I have. Like up until the Chimera Ant arc.
Okay, so yeah, you're past the part where Gon loses his powers,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, and
Yeah,
then he
yeah, yeah.
becomes an
Yeah,
adult,
but
and
that, but yeah, but that when he becomes the adult, yo, so hype.
Oh, by the way, spoilers.
Spoiler
Um,
alert. My
it's
bad.
a bit too late for that.
Sorry for the 18 viewers on stream. Watch the anime.
Yeah, but that goes so crazy.
So hype. So hype.
And then yeah, so I think the author he doesn't update it very often. So
No,
they're still
I
like
mean,
on the next arc and like
yeah. Sadly, like when manga writers write for as long as some of those do, it's like One Piece is like never gonna end.
oh
Like
my apparently it's gonna end in the next 5 years is what I heard.
that's what he said 5 years ago.
Yeah, sort of.
It's funny you brought that up.
Yeah, like I barely started watching the show because I know it's not ending anytime soon.
So, but yeah, One Piece not going anywhere, going anywhere anytime soon, and I'm kind of sad phase because they were like, we're gonna animate the last arc of Bleach, and I'm like, please don't.
Oh yeah.
Just leave. Just don't poke the dead horse. Just leave it. You should have finished it when you kill the Aizen.
Yeah, honestly, why didn't they just leave it at that?
Because
Like it was such a
money.
good fight.
Because
Because
it was
money.
it was almost okay. It wasn't the perfect ending because they didn't tie up all the things that they needed to do,
Yeah.
but the way they ended it was even worse.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing I think it's called the Thousand Year Blood War
Yeah,
arc.
I mean it's a good arc. Don't get me wrong. It's just like why?
I haven't read that yet, so I'm pretty excited to watch it when it does get animated. I think it's coming out in 2021.
Yeah, I think
No bracket reset, Toad says.
no bra-
Unfortunately, not.
Yeah, so you're playing to win, bro.
Hey, you got this, Toad. Don't
I
even
mean,
stress it.
technically, it is a bracket reset because if it was best of one all the way through, this would be a bracket reset. So, sort of.
True, true. Just think about it in the positive ways.
Yeah, you get your mind right. You're here to play. Biased casters? Nah, bruh. Never.
No, I don't know. I don't
Yo,
know. What you're
Zapgaze,
talking
you're
about.
godlike. Zapgaze is godlike. Toad is godlike
Listen,
too.
I'm just rooting for the underdog. Zapgaze, we know you're overpowered. Like, you gotta calm down a bit. Toad plays Smash? You know what? I gotta respect it. Smash and Fall Guys, they're pretty different, but
Yeah, storyline, man. Zapgaze telling the storyline. Yo, he made me hold the L last time. It's time to get my revenge. I'm gonna steal his bag. Yo, thanks,
Okay, so-
thanks for tuning in, B3000. I see you in the stream there. Hope the rest of you guys are enjoying.
yeah, glad you guys are enjoying it. All right, so Zapgaze here, like, he's already just absolutely bodying this course. Okay, right as I say that, why do you have to embarrass me like
The
that,
commentator, the
Zapgaze?
caster's curse, bro.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's see if he's gonna do the dive technique. No, he's not. Wow, he's just gonna hit
was
the
still-
1-2.
That was still a good hop, though. That's good movement.
Yeah, that was
not
really good
optimal.
timing. Not optimal, but very close to it. And easily just avoids this. Oh, wow. Every time I say something, he just almost does the opposite. He makes this. Okay, there we go. Curse is broken. Yeah, but he's easily going to get like 4th or 5th. Even 3rd, perhaps.
Yeah, that was a good run. Zapgaze
That
getting
was a
in
very
there.
good run.
Definitely looking to get the bag.
4th.
With that, you know he's here. He's here to play.
Oh yeah. Zapgaze, he like not even a sweat. Like not even a single drop of sweat. That like this is light work for Zapgaze. Toad, not very far behind, yeah.
Yeah, he made it. Shout outs to Toad for giving the mid game updates. It's like, by the way, guys, I'm in there.
Yeah. Don't forget about me. Oh, the chicken guy just absolutely
Did you see
flexing on
him?
everyone.
He just slapped him away, just backhand. He's just like, get off me, bro.
Wow, Pirate did not make the jump there. Well, we really do have... This is like rivals going at it. Toad and Zapgaze here. Oh my god, this guy's gonna get griefed. This is literally mid-fight dialogue that we have going on right now.
There's the round. But yo, check out this chicken, bro. Like, literally, he's like, hello. And he's like, watch his backhand. Get off me, bro.
Yeah. Wow.
So, yeah, if you want to tune in for more chicken backhanding people, it's like, make sure you tune into the next Fall Guys tournament next month.
You already know.
You know, it's happening.
Wow, I love this. I love this mid fight commentary between Toad and Zapgaze. This is our anime fucking.
Yes, this is the progression. Who has plot armor though?
Arc.
Who's got plot armor?
I think Zapgaze sort of has the plot armor right now.
He's the underdog, right?
I think Toad is the underdog right now, but Zapgaze is he's too overpowered right now. I think someone needs to nerf him a bit. And I think Toad is just gonna put Zapgaze in his place. Biased casters. Nah. Never. Wow, okay, that was a really nice headbutt coming from Zapgaze right there. Look at his defense. He's not letting any balls get out of there. Yeah, they already have 5 in their territory right now, so there's no way they're losing.
So I mean, it's been pretty good so far. I don't think we've seen anybody lose their Tomb game on stream.
Yeah, no, they actually have not.
Which is we got blessed.
Yeah, pretty impressive. Because then we'd have to run another one. Well, look at this absolute domination by the red team. They have 7. They had all 7 of the balls in their court at once.
All right.
This is frankly just very impressive.
Yeah, red team putting in the work. Blue team and yellow team still collecting Serb at home. Not going back to work.
That was a good Canadian joke for you guys. You guys who aren't collecting Serb.
There's no more Serb, though, unfortunately. Canadian government says get back to work.
Yeah. Damn, we actually have to work for our money now. Aw. Look at everybody crowded around the red area.
Yeah.
I think 6 is the most I've ever seen any team finish with. That just goes to show you that, Zapgaze and Toad, they're one of the driving forces on their team for sure.
At some point, we might have to run like doubles.
Yeah.
Right?
What do you mean?
Like, I think you can run teams, right? 2v2?
And Fall Guys?
There's got to be
I
a
don't
way
think
to do
you
it.
can.
No? I don't know.
No, I
the
don't
dudes
think
kept
you-
asking, can we all play together? So,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they'd have to do separate runs and then submit, which we could do that.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, well, Toad is already in the lead here, but a slime climb, anything is really possible.
yeah, we haven't seen
Wow.
Slime Climb much. We saw very briefly when Alex Kim plunged to the depths. Crispy
Barely
Kim.
didn't even make it past the first obstacle. You love to see it.
I'm just trying to
Unfortunately,
get you in
he would
trouble.
not. Yeah.
Just trying to get you in trouble.
Reduced pay. No, maybe
Working
shouldn't
for
be so
exposure.
bad at slime climb. I have to check, make sure he's not watching. Oh, of course he is. He's probably not paying attention.
I got you, bro. I'll take the brain. I'll take the brain. It's like, I let him say it.
Vince made me do it.
I told him, you got to follow the script, bro.
Yeah, there's a script. Yeah, there's definitely a script. Wow, look at Zapgaze with this Just domination over here.
Yeah, looking really good.
Dodging all the hammers like it's nothing. Now what about Toad? Where is Toad?
Looking for him.
Yeah, we are looking. Oh, there he is.
There he is. Qualifies.
Wow. Easy qualifiers for both of them.
Oh, I
Again.
feel sorry for this caveman dude.
Not even breaking a sweat.
Nah, these guys know what they're doing. This is why they're
Yeah.
in here.
I feel like it really only comes down to the final round because they both make it there every time.
Yeah, which is good because it's exciting to see them get to the final round and then get sad when you're not the first one into the crown.
Yeah, exactly. They were actually talking, and they both were in agreement on how Fall Mountain is just not the one.
Yeah, it's you hate to see it happen. Only one goes home with the crown. Everybody gets to go. One dude gets to go home with the prom queen. The other dudes get to go home with their mom. So hold that.
Oh, Duck actually gets booted off. And solid performance from both of our competitors here.
Oh, so apparently Zapgaze dropped the knowledge bomb. He's like, Caveman, that's the Fall Guys social media manager, Oliver, age 24.
Yeah, I think they did put a skin for their social media manager. Fun fact, though, Oliver is not actually age 24.
Zapgaze dropping them facts.
Oliver is actually 31. Contrary to popular belief, he is not 24. Okay. Fruit shoot. Not the most fun. In fact, I probably have about a 10% success rate on this one game right here. I almost never win. And it's never my fault either. The fruit, I think I'm just a fruit magnet, if I'm being honest.
It's like when you eat the bananas, the mosquitoes like eating you, right?
Oh my god, even if I don't eat bananas. If I could be doing nothing and the mosquitoes will bite me instead of anyone else. Like, it's actually kind of crazy.
Gotta get that sweet potassium-filled blood.
Okay, well, looks like Zapgaze has. Oh, Zapgaze and Toad. Both qualifying. Wow.
All right, we're final round. Yeah,
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. These guys are like, they're here to win. They're both here to win. Zapgaze, his eye on revenge. Toad, just looking to stay alive and get that bag for the first time. Wasn't successful. Neither of these guys were successful in the first Fall Guys tournament we ran with Waves, and both these now on the cusp. The possibilities are endless.
Wow, you'd love to see it here. Let's see what the final round is. Fall Mountain again. To both of their dismays, I'm assuming. This time, though, we have a 25% chance that one of them takes home the crown. I'm pretty confident. I think that these are probably the best players in this lobby. So if neither of them take it home, then we will see who takes home the crown. Right now, I mean, Zapgaze is in the lead. Not by much, but he is technically ahead of Toad here, so...
Right,
I mean,
guys.
if he keeps this up, no matter what happens, he will win.
Yeah, take
right
my money.
now.
Get the crown. Take my money.
Yep.
Did that
Okay,
ball
wow.
disappear? Wow.
I think it popped, actually. Look at this perfect run from Zapgaze. I'm so confident he's going to get this crown.
Oh, Zapgaze
There it
gets
is. There it is.
All right.
We got to hit it.
I got to
instant
hold that.
replay on
I got to put an extra $5 in here.
Zapgaze not only now winning the entire Extreme Knockout Mayhem tournament, but now winning $5 on top of that for actually
extra
getting the
$5.
crown in this game.
So,
That is crazy.
well, the Maturino pot does get split, so technically both of them are winners for getting the crown.
There you go. So congratulations to Zapgaze for having almost a flawless run, and to Toad for somehow keeping up with that madman.
Yeah, pretty crazy. And you know what? What a finish, too. Like, able to get the crown